Frustration aggression hypothesis. Describe and evaluate research into the frustration aggression hypothesis as an explanation for aggression. 16 marks. AA1. The frustration aggression hypothesis is based on the psychodynamic concept of catharsis. This is repressed emotion. It views aggression as a biological drive such as hunger. If an attempt to achieve a goal is blocked by an external factor causing frustration, this creates an aggression drive which leads to aggressive behaviour. This is cathartic because the aggression created by the frustration is satisfied, which makes further aggression less likely. Aggression isn't always expressed directly due to reasons such as the risk of punishment or the wrong time. This results in aggression being deflected or displaced onto an alternative. AA3. The jigsaw puzzle study. So, researchers carried out a study to investigate the effects of frustration on aggression. Many students were given the task of completing a jigsaw puzzle. The level of frustration was experimentally manipulated in one of three ways, such as having a puzzle which is impossible to solve, running out of time due to distraction from a confederate, or being insulted by a confederate for failing to solve the puzzle. The next part of the study involved the participant giving electric shocks to the confederate when they made a mistake on another task. Findings revealed that the insulted participants gave the stronger shocks on average, followed by the inferred group and then the impossible task group. All three groups selected more intense shocks than a non-frustrated control group. This suggests that when the attempt to achieve a goal is blocked, it creates frustration. And this study shows evidence for catharsis as participants displaced their aggression when administering electric shocks on the Confederates, and this increases the support and the validity of the frustration aggression hypothesis. However, a weakness of this study is that it used an androcentric sample. All the participants were male students. Due to this, extraneous factors such as hormones, for example, testosterone in males are ignored. Researchers show that testosterone plays a role in influencing aggressive behaviour in males. Female participants may not have responded in the same way if they had taken part in the study, which reduces the population validity of the research as well as support for frustration aggression hypothesis. A meta-analysis on displacement. So further research support comes from a meta-analysis of studies into displaced aggression. Participants were provoked but unable to retaliate against the source of their frustration were significantly more unlikely to aggress against an innocent party than people who weren't provoked. Researchers thus concluded that displaced aggression is a reliable phenomenon. This supports the central concept of the hypothesis and increases its validity as an explanation for aggression. Real-life application. A strength of the frustration aggression hypothesis is that it has real-life applications. Researchers have argued that the trigger can pull the finger has featured in the gun control debate in the US. Some states allow open carry, where a gun does not have to be concealed. However, the presence of a weapon acts as a cue to aggression, making its use more likely. Research into the weapon's effects may reduce gun-related violence by showing that aggressive cues should be removed from the environment. This has real-life application in that lives will be saved in the reduction of gun violence. This increases the appropriateness and support into the frustration aggression hypothesis.